Well, I failed trying to look at the camera. That didn't work. So I'm not going to try because it's just pointless, and I'm looking in the wrong place, I feel. I just wanted to say that my eye is a lot better today, a lot better this evening. I took a Puritan earlier, and that made a big difference. And I put some drops in. I always forget. I've got drops from the doctor, and I forget to use them. So I've done that, and I'll put some more in tonight before I go to bed. I got quite discombobulated earlier, and I'm feeling quite out of control with regard to plans and getting prepared for Christmas. And I had to talk it through with Mark because I wasn't really sure what was going on, and I didn't know why I had to talk about it out loud to him, but I did, and it helped clarify my thoughts. I don't feel comfortable when I'm out of control, and I felt like I was out of control. I couldn't think about what day it was, how many days left I've got for making sure I've got the things I need to do nice Christmas food. And it was just getting to me, and I wasn't doing what I would normally do about it, which is really odd. And I imagine that it's been the shifting, the stuff going on with Mary, and life is sort of not where it would normally be at the moment, and I can only guess it's that. But I suddenly realised that what I use Google Calendar, and I write stuff on there, which I then get reminders. And I hadn't done that, and it's easy. I can just fill in, do this tomorrow, do this on Tuesday, do this on Thursday, which I've now done. And it really makes a difference. And interestingly, I hadn't even written down our boosters. Now, I remember that they're on New Year's Eve at 2:30, but I hadn't even put that in the calendar. And I think, getting the phone call on Wednesday, and then, the sort of days of not really knowing what's going on have thrown us both, really. And it's me that organises the Christmassy stuff, and I didn't feel I'd reached that point yet, but I have now. What I've done is I'd started to do a shop online last night, so that all of the essential things were in the shopping cart, and I was going to have that delivered on Thursday, and then thought, hold on a minute, it doesn't give me time to make sure I've got everything and work out what I need to do. Well, it does give me time. It's ridiculous. The shops are open on Friday. I can go shopping, but I just thought if I have it delivered tomorrow, then I'll have it, and then I'll know what I haven't got and what I have got. What I noticed was I did the shopping last night, hadn't completed it and validated my cart or anything. And when I went back to it this evening, there were things missing from it that had now gone out of stock. Important things like chocolate. So that was a bit disappointing, because I like the Moncherie liqueurs, and they weren't there. So I've put a little tin of Quality Street in instead, which is terrible because it's Nestle, and I really don't want to buy Nestle, but I have, whatever. So I'm feeling less discombobulated and in control. We are going out Christmas Eve. We've decided we're definitely going. Unless we get locked down, or unless Les Orangery cancel. But I need shoes for that. And I don't need expensive shoes, because they're not shoes that I'll wear. I'll wear them infrequently, because what I'm going to be wearing is something that I'll wear infrequently. So I just needed some shoes. And interestingly, the shops here called Les Halles des Chaussures seem to have closed down. We had one in one of our local towns, and that's not there anymore. And there was a shoe shop that we were close to when we were over at Leroy Merlin on Wednesday, but by the time we'd done Cultura and Leroy Merlin and had our lunch and had the phone call, I didn't want to do any more. I felt like the going out on Christmas Eve was probably hanging in the balance. I thought, I don't want to spend money on shoes if we're not going. Well, this is exciting for you, isn't it? All about shoes. So anyway, I have ordered some from Amazon for less than €25. They should be delivered by Thursday, and I hope they fit. But they're just sort of like those ballet pump things that are really soft and easy to put on. I mean, I'm going to be in a hotel, and I don't wear stilettos or high heels or anything with heels, so they'll be fine. I've done that, so I am feeling organised. And I think that's it, really. Oh, yeah, tomorrow we're going to go to Lidl. I probably left it a bit late to go to Lidl because Lidl or Aldi are the only shops here where I can buy Stollen. And I'm going to go to Lidl and hopefully find some Stollen still there. If I don't, well, it won't be a disaster, but the only problem is if I buy that tomorrow, and if the other shopping's coming tomorrow and it's got chocolate in it, it's like several days till Christmas. How will I resist? I'm gonna have to do that. We've eaten pretty healthily today. We had steak and roast vegetables without potatoes for dinner, and we had the avocados that I talked about with sardines and capers and peppers and tomatoes and olives and some shallot. So they were really nice. And I'd made a frittata the other night, which actually I didn't enjoy it the other night, and there was about a third of it left, which I'd put in the fridge. And I got that out because I thought, well, if we don't eat that tonight, it will need to be thrown away, and I hate throwing food away. So we had that with our avocados, and actually it was quite nice. So I think, because I said, didn't I, the other day, I might not have said, but I'm getting lots of eggs now, and I started to go off eggs. But I think I might make frittata deliberately to serve up cold and not serve it up hot. That might work. It's a shame because on the Fast 800 it doesn't have potatoes in it. But it was nice. So I used I'd got some grated mozzarella cheese that I put in it and on it, and I had peas in it and lardon and can't remember what else, but it was really tasty. But it was tasty cold. So next time I make frittata, I'll make it so that we eat it the following day, cold from the fridge. I think that's it. It's 9:10 on Sunday evening, and I don't know how long this will take to upload, but we'll see. Or I might not even I might schedule it for tomorrow, as I've already vlogged today. Oh, I had a brief conversation with my daughter on Messenger. She yesterday asked me, is there any news of Mary? And I said, well, no, there's no change. And then we carried on a bit, and then she said, will you go over? And I said, well, you're obviously not following my vlogs. And she said, well, you do so many, I don't bother watching them. And I thought, well, you're missing all the news. It's bad, isn't it? But she is missing all the news because my news is on here. I'm not even putting it on Facebook. It's quite funny, really. What is there to say? News of Mary is the same. In fact, I was quite shocked this evening that when Mark was talking to his sister, that she said that they gave Mary energy drinks. She's had 2 energy drinks, I think, today, which has totally thrown me because I understood that Mary was not eating or drinking and that they couldn't get her to eat or drink. And I sort of assumed that they were doing some end-of-life care with her, and they've called Mark's sister down, and now they're giving her energy drinks. I don't know what they were, but Penny's not a great she's not a great reporter of information. I like to know what's going on. Having been a nurse, I feel really quite out of it, not being able to make my own diagnosis of what's going on. So I don't know whether it was an energy drink like Ensure or whether it was something similar to Complan. I don't know, but I'm thinking if Mary's dying, why are you giving her energy drinks? I really don't understand it. We sort of think maybe she's not as close to death as we thought she was on Wednesday, and that the care home have called Penny down too soon, and we'll see. It's sad, really, because Mary has dementia, so life, we assume, is not that great for her. So there's part of us, I suppose, that thinks that she would be better off if she died, and she's just sort of lingering, really. Anyway, that's confusing as well. So we'll see how things go, but I can imagine that Penny will go back home for Christmas and then take things from there. Oh my God, life is complicated sometimes, no? Okay, so I'm going to upload this, see what happens. You might get it, you might not, whatever. And have a good week leading up to Christmas.